Hey, fellow agents, this is Agent Smith, and we are playing Fallout 76, as you can see here. You know, I got rid of some of my photos and stuff that I had, and still some of them show up on here, even though I threw them out of my gallery. I find that interesting, but anyway. So in the last one, you guys saw me at the high school in Morgantown, and I finished that area up just myself. There wasn't really much going on. I just kind of explored through the space. But I did find the tape that you did see me get from the overseer telling us that she was recruited to the college from there. So now I can go back and check that tape that I found at the college a little ahead of myself. So I'm an explorer, so I feel like sometimes I'm going to come across stuff. I just would never expect 2 points from her to have me check out so close to one another, which is kind of weird. So let my house drop in real quick. There we go. And, there we go, so I can get back into first person. Reference. I found out you got shutters on this thing, man. I can open up the windows now. I thought that was cool. There you go. You can see into the house a little bit better. Anyway. I need to come up with a better method, a better way to make this place look nice and stuff. I've got literally a dirt pile going into my door. It's so seedy. The whole home is all fucking weird. But that's alright. I didn't need a perfectly flat location for anything anyway. But this, so anyway, the reason why I'm here is because I went back into drop off my stuff. Since I had so much crap on me, I dropped my inventory and pretty much everything I had and got rid of everything. So I'm going to do a quick check to make sure all my stuff is good. I also went through all my food. Got rid of the things I didn't need and upgraded as I needed to. There's no junk to scrap. So modify. And I need to repair all my weapons. But the nice thing is all of this stuff is now here and available to me here. So I can go through and actually fix some of the stuff. I've gotten some new things as well. Calibrated receiver lowers the accuracy. Oh yeah, that's definitely a worthwhile upgrade. The overall condition's not that good, but the strength of these shots are going to be much better. Pop that on. And it looks like I'm pretty much out of stuff. Got a perforating barrel. Oh yeah, I got my radio on. Whoop, let me turn that off real quick. I was listening to my radio beforehand. Boop. Can't have that running. Get them copyrights when I run, whenever that happens. I don't know what's gonna happen with all of that kind of stuff. Listen to the quiet of the world. Enjoy the silence. I'm waiting to get a decent muzzle thing on here, but I have to get my gunsmithing up. Cannot wait to get a freaking gunsmith card. That's what I've been missing. So let's see, shotgun. Surprisingly, very little on my shotgun. I am surprised I didn't have more. We got new barrel types. Damn, dude. That is a huge thing. Accuracy improves on medium barrel, huh? Oh, but the range goes down. I see. Any of these actually improve my abilities? No. Not really. I prefer to have the range. Alright. God, I wish I had other paint jobs and stuff like that for these. What do I have for actual crafting? Blunt weapons, melee weapons, machined guns. Make my own rifles now. That's cool. Pipe guns. Throwing knives. Not much. Okay. Well, anyway, all that shit's repaired. I need to build a tinkering station here. Repair. Repair. I'm missing the leather for those. Am I? Well, they just don't need it. Missing adhesive and screws. Okay. Tag for search. That's something new. See how that works. I can't repair that one either. None of them can be. Great. Really need to get more adhesive and screws. That's just what I'm missing. Alright, well, either way. Which means I can't really build anything. Let's see if I can create a tinkering station. Trying to think of a spot to put it in. Crafting. I'm missing aluminum adhesives and screws, of course. Of course I am. We do have them though. Weapons workbench. A tinker's workstation. I definitely need one of these. And a chemistry station. Which would probably fit in right here. But I'm missing screws for that one too. Okay. Tag that aluminum. Alright, well. I still need to put more protections onto this thing. In the meantime, since I don't have any of my stuff, no adhesives, no screws. Yeah, none. Boo. She almost walked right into that again. Combat going off down there. Is that a creature? No. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, let's get to fast traveling. I am way out of my area now. You know, it would be kind of interesting to check some of the things I have around here as well. I'm going to do some searching around my own land in a bit. Excuse me. Sneeze. To the Vault Tech College. This is where everybody is too playing. I love that photo. That church was creepy as fuck. I had to upgrade the contrast heavily on that photo just to be able to get to work. Working in my greaser jacket. I like my new outfit though. I'm hoping they have other Pip-Boys later down the line. The store has a blue covering one that you can wear. I don't like the look of it though. I wonder if there's going to be new stuff now that I think about it today. Or are they just keeping it small in there for now? Cosmetic. There's already mods on the PC versions for people to go in and mod different things like that too. I was like, alright. I could see that this game is going to get shitty on the internet for PC, which is part of the reason I'm glad I didn't go into it. Either way. Every time you level up, you can increase your special attribute. Choose a new perk. Once your level is higher than 50, your specials will stop increasing, but you'll still get the perk cards. Oh, okay. So essentially, you have 50 points to put across the different SP, EC, IAL, across the 7 different things. Oh, good. They put me in the front door. Kind of where I wanted to be, I guess. I think they did. Where the fuck am I? By the way, I'm going back in the way I should be in here. Where the hell is the overpass? Where am I? Oh, that's why. A completely different side of this place. It's a good opportunity to get a nice footer. If I can get up here. Marksman, shotgun, marksman, sniper rifle. Okay, cool. There we go. Switch between them. Like this thing. It's a mole rat or something right here in the dirt. Try to take a photograph, rat. Anyway. That's a good spot. It's like Virginia Tech. I love the field of view stuff. You can fade all your stuff out. There we go. Like the strength up. That's better. I know this is highly entertaining for you guys. I love you can turn yourself off altogether. You can't see my expressions, so none of that works. There we go. This will be the time it attacks me. I don't think it can get me from where it's at. What kind of things dost thou have? Red rocket. I really like that one. That is beautifully saturated. Vault blue. That'll work. Scan lines, halftones, film grain. Now... all the different locations I put the gear. Camden Park. Vault-Tec University. There you go. I don't like that thing in the corner for it though. Welcome to Morgantown. That'll work. Take the photo. Boom. Alright, so anyway, as night is falling, that took a long time to take that photo. I'm going to try to get back up onto the rail system. I'm going to walk around the building from the outside, but I want to get back up on that rail system. So that door took you directly into the place, which was way more useful. Fucking more that. I need to reduce my radiation. You know, I wish I could find a freaking there we go, some rat away. Wish I could find a tracks, dude. That's pretty cool. Gotta get out of that ground. Gonna eat some mole rat tonight. The sun shining through the clouds. I love the visual effects that they put on here. It's just a fog rolling in. A thick fog rolling in today. Sweet Jesus. We'll take the stairs up because that'll get me to that floor. That's where I saw the tape. Fuck, I was shooting at. That scared me. Good, some rat X. Somebody was getting drizzunk at the school. This couch is singed, dude. Yo, this fog is for real. Check it. That's some serious fog, dude. Up and up we go. Onto the railroad track system. Alright, so this is where I came in here before, checking this place out in advance. And it turns out I didn't need to. Since it's getting shitty outside, it'd be good to go inside anyway. Listen to this tape and do a nice, thorough search of this place, because I'm sure there's a lot to see. There's a lot to be seen. I don't know if you actually hear him, my nephew, yelling in there. You know, I could really use a silencer on this stuff. There's no one here. I wonder if someone's recently been in here.
Overseer's personal journal. 4 years of living, learning, and breathing Vault-Tech. Graduating with honors. Dad was so proud.
He doesn't even know where I am.
He's already so sick. I must have impressed the right people because I was offered the next overseer slot. I had just graduated. It was supposed to take years.
That's awesome.
Maybe they knew the war was inevitable. When I learned that 76 was going to be built, I was so excited I jumped right out of my chair and did a little dance around the living room. Appalachia would be safe, no matter what happened. Evan chose that moment to propose.
Oh.
Luckhead. He knew I wouldn't say no after hearing the news. He knew me better than
Fuck, this place is big. Alright.
Dad died a few months after Evan and I moved in together.
We're gonna have to be thorough.
Really wanted to walk me down the aisle.
Let's start downstairs.
Well, I didn't really get to walk down there either, so... I think it's time I went home. I owe Evan that much.
I'm sorry. I like my camera. Hello? Thank you. Plenty of room for a photo in here. Choop choop. Yeah, a big old vault tech door. I like that. Turn that brightness up so you can see. Up a little higher. Put us all over together. Thank you. Thank you for the photo opportunity, Vault Girl. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll start here. Work our way around the buildings. Welch is the next place. We don't even need to be in here. That's the funny thing. I'm actually checking this place out, not necessarily, but I'm curious. Oh. I'm hungry, Hungry, eh? Got some pork and beans. Why is that in here? Clean ass fancy cakes. That's good. I hear something walking around on the left of me. It's probably gonna come around this corner any second. Purified water. Some rum. Any kind of liquids you can get, I suppose. Wasn't paying attention. That's 3. They built like a whole display for this in here. The school actually has the vault design and look. Pretty cool. Portable fuel tanks must have my aluminum or something as one of the things I need. I'll get as many of these as I can. You know, the only thing I don't think I thought about when I was building my home is getting a source for water. Power terminal. Let's bust into this thing. A little bit laggy today, too. Hang. I hate when I do that. Pool has one. Shot has one. There you go. Maintenance logs. Let's see. Data is corrupted. Ah, dude, for real? Alright. Guess not. let me break into that thing and then there's nothing in it. That's just dumb. Still makes me wonder. Simulation vault entrance. Previous simulation status. Failure, total loss of life. Simulation vault current status. Vault has been cleaned by automated systems and is ready for the next simulation. Upcoming simulation status. No plans available. System awaiting setup instructions and security door controls. Open the door. There shouldn't be anything in here. Theoretically. Shouldn't be any creatures in here, should I say. Yeah, they were really working on this. I like that the school, that this college is all about building these vaults, like a whole entire job, and the idea of making this happen. Somebody was drinking at work. I am not skilled enough for that lock. Is there a computer in here to try to open up this safe? Packs of cigarettes in the doctor's room. These guys are silly. They got jokes. Oh, hey.
Hello there.
How you doing? Look like you're missing some limbs.
Hello there.
Oh. Bike machines, that's cool. Screening room? I hear something walking around. Oh, there's somebody in here with me. Inaccessible. This place is fucking huge, man. This vault is well put together. Showers. Potable water. Hello? I hear you. I see you. Look up. No, I'm not paying attention. He's working his way down. Oh well. Yeah. Another inaccessible door. It's as if I was never here. I enjoy the fact that people are like, what the fuck? Some people recognize it right away, but other people enjoy the silliness of it. Give it to me, all of it. I'm already gaining on weight. I need to find places to break this shit down. Vodka.
Good day to
You fucking son of a bitch scared me.
Good day to you.
Doop 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 doop. Overseer's office. You know, this is one of the few buildings that we've been in that actually are lit. There's something. Holy shit. Okay, they logged every day. Wow. Alright. T-minus 1 day until my test run starts. I did the final walkthrough with my advisors before getting locked in. The students will be here tomorrow and test my hypothesis that using a calorically dense food paste of my own formulation is superior to standard supplies, and that my flavoring system will create enough variety so that the dwellers don't get bored. Next day, my dwellers have arrived. After a brief orientation, I have given them time to adjust to one another, the perimeters of the experiment, and their respective roles. I plan on giving an address later today. We are on full lockdown and everything is running smoothly unless I signal to my advisors. We're in this until the time lock releases 4 weeks from now. So far, the test is going well, and feedback has been positive on the food paste formulation. The dwellers are eating even less of the experimental formulation than I expected. They report full bellies and satisfactory metabolisms. 23. It felt like something happened on the outside today. Almost like an earthquake. We lost power in the vault temporarily. That's the day the bombs dropped, I'm pretty sure. The dwellers were able to quickly restore power via the backup generators. I assume this is part of a drill, and my people performed admirably. No, you guys are lucky to be in this fucking vault. A heart attack. Sudden and out of nowhere. One of the maintenance staff died in the middle of his work today. Waiting on the coroner's report before I make my decision. The coroner did a full autopsy. It looks like it wasn't a heart attack, but the arterial walls of the heart hardened and cracked. I've ordered a medical review of the control group and members of the test group. It's conclusive. My food paste formulation causes arterial plaque buildup. There were no signs of buildup in the control group, so I've ordered the dwellers, or the Delwers, the duelers. They misspelled their shit. Anyway, to take stock of the remaining standard issue food to see if we have another week left in us. I enjoy seeing that kind of stuff. There's so much shit they gotta write in these games and stuff that occasionally mistakes get dropped in. And that makes it human, though. Somebody's actually typing these, so... More bad news. My food paste is not as popular as I thought. Apparently, a black market for standard rations cropped up, and we have only 2 days for everyone in the vault. Oh, wow, okay. I want to try and figure a solution to this problem before I signal my advisors to end the test prematurely. This is my senior thesis experiment, and if I fail, I won't be able to operate as a full overseer. Halloween. The dwellers are threatening to revolt if I don't call the experiment. They burned through the rations quicker than we thought and now are getting scared. I'm going to signal my advisor to cancel the test. Can't take the chance that we're going to lose anyone else. Yeah, but they're all dead. You're out of luck. No response from the outside. The dwellers think that I'm lying to them and they are threatening to storm my office. I'm not sure if I can hold off a full offensive for 2 full weeks. This is only halfway through this shit. Jeez. They've breached the outer seal and are at the door of to my office. I can hear the drill operating. It'll take them days to get through, but I can't take the chance. I don't know why my advisors aren't responding. People are dying here. More and more are going to die, and there's nothing I can do about it. This will be my final entry before I barricade myself in my bedroom in the hopes that I can outlast the timed locks. God willing, this is the most just part of the test. Something tells me it's not. It is not. You guys were lucky to be in here, but you didn't have enough food supplies for a true vault setup. That's a shame. They could have done well. Look at that. They tried to beat their way in. How did they just... You know, that's the only thing I find weird about this stuff. I tell you, sometimes I wonder. I think I'm alone again. Turn my mic off. Oh, just a second. I gotta step away. Oh, but I'm back. Back, back. Everything refreshed. Okay, so anyway. So yeah, I was just saying that I always think it's funny that all these people are dead like they are, like, in the process of busting this room up. What the fuck happened in that? It's always a question I've always had for these. It's like, how did that happen? Well, I mean, I get that he or she is in here and stuck. She poisoned herself, I see. But, or himself. Vault-Tec University Cup. It always is a wonder for me on why they're dead like that. In an action pose, so to speak. It's not like a nuclear blast went off in here. Low. Ooh-wee. Let's go check out the rest of that vault before I continue on. There was a second floor to this, or a lower floor to this. Man, I'm super nauseous today. Got this artery clogging paste around. Hurts pretty good. Tasty squirrel stew. Somebody's been living here. New information. I mean, new recipes and stuff. Actually uses it. Shame you can't use the other ones. Oh shit. The fuck is that? Diluted right away. Oh, I didn't think I could dilute those. I have to do that so I can actually get more of them. Alright, let's exit this place and start moving towards all the other things I've got to do. This building is massive. Medical care unit. Oh, cool. Back out in Appalachia. Huh. Can hear everybody in my house making all that loud ass noise. shit today. Don't go out and drink too much, peoples. I tell ya, the hangover is not worth it. I feel like I've got to constantly go to the restroom too. Had fun though. When I remember. I'm curious as whether that voices that you hear back there is able for you guys to hear as well. Late 2060, the U.S. military deployed their unmanned cargo bots all over Appalachia. This proved ideal for providing reconnaissance and delivering supplies in even the most hostile regions. Oh shit.
Calling all responders. Sanjay here, letting you know that Steelheart is fully charged and ready for action. If you're in Morgantown, go ahead and activate him so we can check the alarms on the stash rooms.
Look at my map. Holy shit. This game locks up a little bit here and there. I think I just broke it. There we go.
Just make sure he doesn't take too much damage. I've got enough repair work as it is.
I don't know where he's at. I think he might be on this rooftop. No, he's not, but this is. Fragmentation mines. There it is. Steelheart. Well, might as well activate him. Activate Steelheart.
Systems online. Weapon system charging. Initiating. Patrol routine. Attention citizens, please clear the area.
Raiders keep hitting our stash rooms in Morgantown. I put it in on some alarms, but sometimes the raiders disconnect them with all of these feral ghouls investing in the town. It's getting dangerous to make our routine patrols. Get a robot, do the job instead, but not just any robot. It's got to be something tough and combat ready, something that'll send those raiders straight back to their ski resort. Kind of gang holes up in the sky resort anyway. Or ski resort, excuse me. Alright, let's go protect him. I suck. Should have probably been out here taking care of him. If he's back up and functioning in a minute, I'll have to check him out. Walk right into a fucking battlefield, why don't you? I hate escort missions, man. Perfect. There we go. That makes for everything a little bit lighter. Pull Q. Suspenders with slacks. There we go. Could I activate him again, I wonder? Option invalid, still hard, already active. Yep, it's stuck on this thing. Alright, anyway. What I need to do is move towards this location. Investigate the Morgantown Airport. Oh, the Grafton Mayor. Okay, so that came up earlier when I was playing. That came up earlier when I was playing, and thought it was gone, but I guess not. So there's a radio broadcast. The radio, what the fuck was hitting me? There's some weird fucking damage things in this game. Let's see what this airport's all about. Going inside. You'd expect a place that big like Morgantown to have way more things to do than what they have. It's very little to do. Somebody's in here. Hello? I didn't realize there was someone standing there. Oh, I was like, what is that? See if I can modify my stuff or repair it. Now that I have some adhesives. Oh, there's a weapon one. My bad. Not much on here. I still don't have the abilities to do what I want to do on this one. You don't know where I am. Coming at me like you know where I'm at. Advanced responder training. Huh. There's very few of these you ever find like this. What's this? Hell yeah. Flatwoods. Charleston. Morgantown. Mononga power plant. Hey, what's up? Berkeley Springs. I think that's all of them. Another log.
Overseer's logs. Morgantown.
Hey, what's up, Turbolife? How you doing, man?
I used to love coming here on weekends, taking flight lessons. Now it feels like I walked into a nightmare.
I gotta do this thing in a second here.
Scorched things.
After I listen to this whole freaking thing.
Quiet. They didn't see me. I managed to observe them for a bit. Whatever this disease is, it seems to completely take over its host.
Doing pretty good. Felt really nauseous today.
Eventually,
Drank too much last night.
go rigid. Some kind of stasis. And if they stay like that for too long, they sort of inside out.
No drinks. Vodka will work.
In reverse. I wondered what could possibly cause all this. And then I got my answer. It swooped down from the sky, screeching, breathing, infecting everything. I don't know how to fight this. But we need to consider all our options. Even...
Hurry up. These messages are so fucking long.
Find the source of this scorched plague and wipe it from the map before it can leave Appalachia.
I hate that game, that's why. When Red Dead Redemption 2 goes online live, then I'll start doing that one.
We're developing some kind of inoculation. I'm going to pick up their work. You should too. This is the Overseer. Signing off.
Thank you. Okay. Fire Breathers recruiting. I just wanted to remind everyone in the Fire Breathers unit is always looking for manpower. If you think you've got what it takes to handle our toughest missions and take on Scorched, then Melody and Madigan would love to meet you. Don't forget, it's a dangerous assignment, but it comes with benefits. You'll have top priority for both rations and ammunition. We ask the Fire Breathers to put their lives on the line, but we reward their bravery where we can. The job's not for everyone, but if you think that you can handle the recruitment process and training, then I ask you to consider signing up. Yeah, and I want to say in about 10 days here, they're supposed to start the Red Dead Redemption Online beta stuff. And that's that one I'll get into. Just the world for, I mean, that one's probably gonna be just as annoying, but the world of fucking Grand Theft Auto is just bullshit sometimes. I hate the way people play that game, and I couldn't get into it because too many people established with crazy shit. People just trolling other players for no reason. I had a dude that was literally trolling me all day long, fucking chasing me around in his flying car and his flying motorcycle and blowing me up for shits and giggles, basically. So I could not get into that game because everyone's a dick. It'll probably be the same in Red Dead Redemption, but at least I won't have any fucking flying vehicles chasing me around. I'll have a chance in that. Personnel files, senior members. Maria Chavez's body is here. She's obviously gone. People at different locations all over the place, like that. Other members. A lot of people that worked with this. Some of these names look familiar. Complaint 15J. We received another complaint about the Grafton mayor's office. This time the mayor is being accused of illegally soliciting funds for his re-election campaign. The mayor's assistant allegedly demanded a contribution in exchange for notarizing documents. This one is more serious than the last three. I'd better go check it out. Follow up, an officer was sent to the mayor's office in Grafton. He found some irregularities with the mayor's assistant's procedures, and a citation was issued to correct the problem. The officer noted that Grafton's mayor claims that there aren't funds to make the changes. We'll let a judge sort it out. They still trying to run the world like normal. Got any messages? Someone seen Larry Pickerman? Please keep an eye out for Larry Pickerman. He's been missing for a couple of days. If you haven't met him, he's about 6 feet tall, brown hair, green eyes, age is about mid-50s. He came in with the last big group of refugees. You might remember him as the electrician who decided to do some unsolicited work on our main computer. I'm sure he meant well, but we had to have him escorted out of the command center. Anyway, hopefully he's okay. He borrowed my only screwdriver and I really need it back, so if you see him, send him my way. Jeff Nakamura. Dealing with the Brotherhood. Been a member of the responders almost from the start. Like all of you, I put my life on the line, to save the lives of others more times than I can remember. Our mission is important. That's why we can't let Brotherhood of Steel push us around. Of course, we'll help anyone where we can, but you all know that the resources are limited. The Brotherhood's been making increasing demands for resources and supplies in the name of holding back the Scorched. Well, the Scorched aren't the only threat around here, and the responders aren't looking to fight a war. We're healers. We're teachers. We're not soldiers. When the Brotherhood comes back asking for your ammo, your stim packs, your water, whatever it is, think carefully. Someone out there might need those supplies to survive. If they ask you to join their ranks because you've got skills they can use, remember that we need those skills just as much, maybe more. We don't have the benefit of power armor and heavy weapons. All we've got is training, knowledge, and courage. But that's been enough so far, and I hope we can keep it that way. I'm not saying the Brotherhood of Steel is our enemy. We're on the same side, but lately, we're not really friends either. All I'm asking is that you stay focused on the mission, our mission, no matter what they might ask of you. Chavez, yeah, as expected. Announcement from Rachel Price. Some sad news to share to everybody. Everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Some of you might have heard about Rachel already, but for those who don't know, she said goodbye to the responders and joined the Brotherhood of Steel to work as a combat medic. Well, I'll miss her, and we wish her the best. In the meantime, the few medics that we have left are working around the clock. We'll be starting the medical training program up again to help fill the gaps. Please volunteer if you can spare the time. Okay. Volunteers. Advanced training, that's what I was trying to activate. Welcome to the Responders Headquarters Volunteer. Building camps. You're going to send me a map coordinates, huh? If the volunteers are able to construct portable camps for incoming survivors, then responders are free to focus on their urgent medical needs. Responder Miguel Caldera provides new volunteers with materials. Oh shit, I'm sorry, Trevor, I was barely paying attention over there. I have not completed Red Dead 2 yet. I have barely started it in my game, actually. I just keep jumping back and forth between the two when I play. I try to keep those Monday through Friday like my normal ones, and these have just been outside of the normal times I would stream, so it's actually affecting all my other work, honestly. Report this to the campsite. Report to his campsite outside the airport for supplies and hands-on training. Okay. Dispense rations. Volunteers may only receive one set of rations until the training program is completed. Dispense rations confirmed. Give me my fucking range rations. Purified water. Fuck yeah. And sweet rolls. Boo. Tentative plans. Listen to the Volunteer Training Camping 101. Well, let's head on. Damn, dude, they fucked this place up. This place is actually pretty large. There's probably more going on. Don't trick me, buddy. Huh. Hey, a vendor. Finally. I could use some money with him. I got some stuff I actually need to get rid of. From my base. I'll have to remember this location and come back to it. I have an outfit I want to sell that's worth a lot of money. Is this the exit specifically that I need here? God, they got a supply office here, though. The load time into this world is so huge. The last perk gives you a chance to drop a live grenade from your inventory whenever you're down in combat. That's actually pretty cool. If you have a live grenade on you. The Liberator robot was deployed by air onto American soil in the days leading up to the Great War. Its purpose was to inspire invading Chinese troops and spread communist propaganda. Really? So we took it over, and I didn't know it was for that. That's pretty crazy. Propaganda! Tin Scorched killed today. I'm supposed to be finding some information out. Audio tape I'm supposed to be listening to out here or something. I don't know. I just had to come out to the camp to learn. But I'm not seeing anything. Check my map. It takes a while for this to load now. I don't know what's with the lag on that today. Try to load all the people in, I guess. Learn about the inoculation program. Okay. Good lord. They really can't see me, so it makes it a little bit easier. Anyway. What the hell is that flickering? There's so many glitches in this game, it's hilarious sometimes. I set up here, I could do a better sniper spot from here and pick off all the things in the area.
We need all hands at the Morgantown Airport, please. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. Scorch them. Please hurry. There's not much time.
Huh.
Chavez out.
It's been a hell of a week, I tell ya. We lost more good people fighting.
Hey, nobody here. What the hell are they talking about?
Things again. Now I got Chavez telling me we're picking up a new radio signal. Someone's asking for help. She wants me to take my team and follow it till we find them. Can't be too far. Already tracked it gaining strength south of here. Problem is, we have to go straight on through Raider country to find them.
You know, it'd be nice if half of these things would show up in the world.
Right now. So, I hate to say it, but I gotta tell her it ain't gonna happen. Not now.
Not
My
ever.
team's the last line of defense, and if I take them on some wild goose chase, we're leaving ourselves open for another Christmas blood situation. And you can bet your ass I ain't gonna let that happen again, even if it means someone out there might need us. Man alive, times have changed.
Where is this item they want me to mess with? They want me to check something out. I don't even know where the hell it is. There we go. Must be in here. Oh, there it goes. It finally popped up. It's in the next bay over. The corpses are starting to get fresher in some of these things. Like recent shit's been going down. Dirty water. There we go. Why is the computer so hot? Inoculation project announcement. Folks, I got some exciting news to share. As you all know, Dr. Hudson has been continuing in her research in the lab at AVR Medical. That's new stuff. I guess I do have a thing I gotta listen to inside. As you all, let's see anyway. Well, she just reported in to let us know that she's made a significant breakthrough, and it looks like an inoculation against the scorched plague could soon become a reality. Let's all keep our fingers crossed to make sure to do everything we can to help Claire complete her work. Our very survival depends on it. Scorched research. That's good to know. Introduction. Those of us struggling to survive the post-war world face countless threats. The search for safe and sustainable sources of food and water would be enough to challenge anyone, but the strange, mutated creatures appearing throughout the region greatly increase the danger of day-to-day life. None of these threats, however, compare to the Scorched. To better understand these monsters of the wasteland, we've spent time observing them and gathering information for those individuals lucky enough to survive first-hand encounters with the Scorched. There's still far more questions than answers, but I believe that I have made progress in my understanding of these enigmatic and fearsome creatures. Details on specific subjects below, such as the Scorched Beasts. Scorched Beasts named conjures terrifying image of huge mutated bats that poison the ground and warp living creatures into deadly thralls. We first learned about the Scorched Beasts from the Brotherhood of Steel. Those soldiers encountered the creatures in the southeast. At first, nobody believed that what they described, or what they were describing, could be real. We thought it was bullshit story because giving the Brotherhood an excuse to commandeer our ammo and supplies. We were wrong. I'll never forget the first time I saw one of those monstrosities, black wings against a blood-red sunset. Talk about a reality check. We know far too little about these creatures, but we do know that they aren't strictly nocturnal. They also seem equally willing to move alone or in small groups. And they're highly aggressive. Worse than that, they're dangerously radioactive, which I believe is an important clue about their origins. If we ever get hold of one for study, I think we could learn a lot about them. Unfortunately, being anywhere close to the Scorched Beast is near to certain death sentence, not just because of the radiation. We'll cover that more in the next entry. Scorched Plague. I'd love to give detailed explanation of what the Scorched Plague is and how it works, but right now we know so little. It just wouldn't be possible. It just wouldn't be possible. Frankly, it's damn frustrating. What we do know is that living creatures that come into contact with Scorched Beasts sometimes begin to mutate. The victim's skin turns dark, almost black, with a smell of ash. Some kind of biochemical process taking hold at that point. Or at this point, lesions that burn with intense heat begin to form on the victim's body. The affected creatures appears to be covered in smoldering embers. In the case of humans, higher mental function eventually disappears, replaced by extreme, almost animalistic aggression. We call the creatures that are transformed in this way Scorched. Needless to say, watching a friend or a loved one go through the process of both horrifying and heartbreaking. Worse, there's almost nothing we can do about it. I say almost because we've been able to gather enough information about the Scorched Plague that we might be able to develop a vaccine against it. That's a huge maybe, but we recently found some equipment at the AVR Medical Center that's in pretty good shape. With the right facilities and a steady supply of the Scorched to study, we might just find a way to counter this terrible disease, or possibly even reverse it. Only time will tell. Excuse me. Anti-Scorched tactics. I hope by now that I have made one point crystal clear. The Scorched are lethal. They are nothing less than an existential threat. If we cannot find a way to defeat them, or at least contain them, there's no reason to think that they won't spread far and wide, transforming or destroying everything in their path. We don't know nearly enough about the Scorched to develop real tactics. What we know so far mostly amounts to common sense approaches for dealing with any deadly predator. I'll summarize those points below. If you're unfortunate enough to encounter a Scorched Beast, likely because it has decided to hunt you, do everything in your power to keep away from it. If you've got a gun and can find an enclosed space to fire from, that's ideal. Scorched Beasts are too big to fit into small spaces. Remember, the Scorched Beasts emit strong radiation that, coupled with their powerful bite, should compel you to keep your distance at all costs. If you've got no other choice, you should at least consider using some Rad-X before you engage the creature at close range. Scorched humans are, savage and deadly. While their ability to speak is limited, don't think they're mindless. They retain enough intelligence and memory to use guns and other weapons. They're hostile just about everything they perceive as potential threat, which is everything. Fight the Scorched as you would a raider, albeit one with deadly plague. Of vital importance is keeping your distance to minimize the risk of infection. Stay in cover when you can, but give ground when you need to. Do not let them get close. I know that's not much to go on. There's still so much we don't know about these creatures. Hopefully, it'll help a little, or at least a little. This concludes my report. Okay. Any messages? Those are the same ones from the inside. I like that they're all connected. Final departure completed. Do I get like experience boosts whenever that shit goes off? Yes, I do. Okay. An ounce of prevention. Search for an inoculation against the Scorched disease. That's good to know. Now, pull up my map. I feel as though I'm missing things. There's like a lot of stuff that's not on my list. The Grafton Mayor wants me. I have to go check him out. Heading further and further north. Let's see. Let me check my data. An ounce of prevention. Okay. Study Dr. Hudson's research. Okay. Daily and events. Oh, my fucking sinuses, man. Alright. I think we still have stuff to do inside. Must have missed something when I was in there. I'll pick these weapons up from the Scorched that I killed over here. Look at this glitch. There it is. I was like, where'd he go? Alright, apparently I missed something in here, so let's head into the airport. Fucking hell, man. Slowly the nausea is going away. Okay, they want me to go out that way. This one says to go this direction, so fuck me, is there a lot of doors in here? That's just another exit. Gosh dang it. Why do they keep pushing me through this building if there's nothing else to see? I'm gonna utilize this station real quick. Try to fix my armor. Looks like that's it. The rest of them are not that bad. Scrap all my junk. Cop cap. I don't need any of this junk. Let's start breaking it all down. Cop caps done. Patrolman sunglasses. Where I got all that from? Responder's police uniform. They must have given these to me. Short running rifle, shotgun, 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 shotgun. Somerset special. Huh. Cool. I guess. Now we're gonna use it, scrap it. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm supposed to find in here. I feel like it wants me to find something in here, but there's no research or notes or anything that I can find. I went through every fucking thing in here. It's not gonna dispense me any more rations. Okay. That's a big old roach. Why would I want to eat the diseased meat of a rat roach? I don't know. This game sometimes. Maybe I need to talk to the robot downstairs. Stay down. You would find where you wear. These things are intelligent enough to fucking hide as other things. Big old trading post. Hello.
You, I know that suit. Your overseer was here.
Oh.
She said to be on the lookout for you.
Okay. Thanks. You want to trade? Gotta get rid of some of my stuff. I don't care about no fragmentation mines. $5 caps for that? Jesus. My stuff is not as worth as much as I was expecting them to be. Let's see. I can get rid of all of my junk. If I got any bad stuff. I guess not. Miscellaneous. Here it has a burnt book. Those things are always worth something. Technical data. Oh, they got bobby pins. I'll have to remember that when I need more. Oh, how to make a cooking spit? Cushioned leg armor. Cushioned raider armor legs. Kitchen stove, hospital beds, long pew, pocketed raider limbs, rolling pins. But I need a rolling pin. Single action revolver ivory grip. Lead lined raider armor chest. Huh. Two of the things I need they don't even have. I don't have enough money for, should I say. Pipe revolvers, pump action shotgun, refined receiver. If I knew how to do those, I would take them. That's not a bad deal. Pretty cheap, but every time I try to do them, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so... Oh well. I don't use 45s or 44s. He sells it, but he doesn't buy it. Alright, you're of no use to me. Thank you. I don't know why they want to fucking put me here. This makes no sense. Why they keep on pushing me into this building. I must have a thing I need to listen to in my inventory. My newest photo. I like it. And I got the whole word in. I need to check them, see if I have something in my that I need to listen to in my data stuff. Alrighty, back out here. Should be safe to stand here for a second while I check. Which one is it? Tentative plans? Responders database. So this is a holotape. Okay, I thought so. That's the one.
Responder Survivors Volunteer Program. Advanced Training. Camping. By Miguel Caldera. Robot Programmer Extraordinaire. Part 1. Finding the perfect camping location. Now that the world has changed, it's hard to stay safe. Used to be that camping was safe as houses. Well, until strong wind, right? These days, nothing is really safe. Even in your camp, someone might hurt you.
Yep.
Perfect spot doesn't matter now. It's all about your defenses. You can build near people you trust who will watch your back, or build things that will watch your back for you. No problem. Anyone can do it. Remember, camps are mobile. We're all explorers now, camping in a strange land full of adventure, wonder, and danger. So, camp often, and rest a lot. Before the war, I was gonna retire and go camping. Now I can do it every day.
Yay.
Forever.
Ooh.
It's a dream come true.
No, it's not, dude.
Do what you love, right? Now come to my camp, and I can show you some knots and framing techniques. Then, I'll direct you onto some helpful supplies. Good luck, volunteer.
Thank you. Okay. I'll have to find his camp. Study Dr. Hudson's research. Is that in my notes? I'll read these real quick. BTU statue. Tasty squirrel. At least I can find them on here. Personal matters. Found the overseer's personal thing. Personal journals. She grew up in Appalachia and seems to be leaving holotapes in places that were important to her. The Bureau of Tourism wants me to head there, which I've already tuned in. Tentative plans. Investigate his responder camp. An ounce of prevention must be my main one, okay. A learner responder scientist is developing an inoculation to protect against scorched mutations of work is being carried out at a laboratory at AVR Medical. Holy shit. Next journal's way down there. Alright, cool. So they got me up here doing other stuff. I see how they're gonna do this. His camp's there. Grafton's office. Find the mayor. But the only thing I'm not seeing is the medical one. Why am I not seeing that one? Am I fucking retarded? Oh, it's all gone out here. Oh, fuck. Missed. Missed again. There you go. Boop, boop. Either way. we'll head north. Head to the circle. AVR Medical. Maybe they're referring to a hospital or something. There it is. Oh, that's by my house. Alright, that's why I didn't notice it. We'll keep heading north for a bit before I go and check that out. Oh, there's so much setup out here. Big old graveyard. That's sad. All the people who've died from this thing. Fuck me. I'm curious about something I see here. Oh, they left her clothed. I was like, did they leave a lewd body in this game? That's a first. They did not. I'm getting close to his camp. A lot of rhododendron up here. Getting to your camp, almost there. Out in the middle of a field. Mr. Fluffy, huh?
Being tethered to your corpse is really rotten, Miguel. I keep hoping that a wolf will stop by and grab your bones, but no such luck. Sigh.
Huh. Miguel didn't do too well. The camping syllabus. Find a safe spot and be sure to look for fresh animal or human droppings nearby. Remember, if you find doo-doo, better shoo-shoo. Use recycled materials to construct your tent. You can find scraps just about anywhere. I have a camp, cooking stations, even your own stash. That's true. Assignment: students should check in with any local responder and build a camp.
Turrets and walls and all those things. Why didn't you?
Should build a camp. In the camp, volunteers should construct a simple cooking station and stash box and demonstrate that knowledge to the local responders. Cool. Thank you.
You know, I've been tethered to Miguel for years. Years, standing here with his rotten corpse. And you know what? I hate camping. Miguel has some camp schematics on his terminal in the airport.
Fuck you, I don't want to go back.
A camp program, Holotape. Find them and return here.
I have.
If your camp doesn't have all the necessities, consider using irradiated. Garbage to add that.
This son of a bitch gonna make me go back to this place again. Done with this airport. It's dangerous up here. Or it can be whenever there's enemies that decide to show up. There's so many weird glitches in this game, I tell you. This piece is fluttering around still. Alright, so now I need to go back inside yet again to find out where his terminal is so I can figure out what's going on with that. This camping thing is interesting information. It might be able to help me to learn something new I can build. That's my hope anyway. Switch to my shotty. Thank you. Like, come on, game. This terminal, huh? There it is. No? Still a door. This is so frustrating. His terminal... Oh, okay. His terminal is somewhere else. Oh, Jesus Christ, this game. Why do they keep bringing me in here if I don't need to be in here? I don't understand why it keeps guiding me. Is it because I'm close to the door and it thinks it's faster for me to go through the building than around it? I wish we had a map that was more similar to the one from the originals. I'm not sure I like this visual map. It's good for when you're outside, but we need something to map on the inside when we're inside buildings to be able to try to figure where shit is. The maps that are on your Pip-Boy should be able to track the space I'm in, which, like, only when you're indoors, though, you know. When you're outdoors, it'll just default to the other map, which is fine, because that Tourist Bureau map is actually pretty cool. But, getting so frustrated when I get into buildings and I can't find out what I'm trying to do. Alright. Somebody's out here shooting. So his terminal must be in one of these rooms. Yep. Bot shop. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna go look at his computer before I fuck around with anything else. That thing is still roaming everywhere.
And order has prevailed.
It has. Hopefully nothing else attacks me while I'm here. Working on his terminal. Alright, Miguel. To-do list. Update the overload program. Must be an ambush. Yep, sure is. Anybody else trying to do something here? Holy shit. Set that whole space on fire over there. Good job, robot. Glad to see that they do that. I wonder if it's because I'm in the responder's outfit that they don't bother me. Where's my aid? There it is. I'm gonna continue drinking my boiled water. I like to keep a little bit of radiation is not bad. You gotta keep Rad-X like crazy. Alright, so anyway, as long as nothing else shows up to bother me, I can actually read this thing and find out what's going on. Obviously, I didn't read enough of it yet. But I would have already flagged it as completed. He hasn't done the program Protectrons to run camp training permanently and go outside, relax, spend time with Gary. And then store camping materials in a safe for emergencies. That's good to know. See schematics. Storage unit. Oh, I got that. Alright, cool. MC out there, bug reports. Woo-wee. Dance bot doesn't stop dancing. Factory reset should now save all dance routines. What did I say? Latest schematics are too complicated. Comment. I might in the future add some sort of description that says how hard these things are to build, but for now, that's on the user to figure out for themselves. Poison control bot explodes. I don't think we have those bots anymore. I heard that we sent one to Grafton and it exploded. I'll reopen this if I find one in the test to test on though. Responder protectrons have no reaction. Right now, if you use the program on a regular responder bot, excuse me, nothing happens, which is safer than explosions and puppy killing. So I'll hit this bug when I have time. Veterinary bot attacks animal. Oh, that's nice. This is the worst bug I've ever had to test in my life. Rip Mr. Fluffy. Sweet pup. That's probably why he named the dog or the robot Mr. Fluffy. Bug report. Volunteer bot personality becomes mean. I use the program on Mr. Fluffy, my personal assistant, to reproduce this. It's confirmed. He's now a jerk. I think I have to fix ready for this, but I haven't tried it out yet. Okay, another one. iBots have no reaction to the program. iBots run on some other system, and I don't want to make this work with them. Let's say they say this isn't a bug exactly. It's just something I don't want to fix. Okay, Miguel's journal. Oh my goodness, this guy's a lot of database is corrupted. Partial entries recovered. Hello world. It's been real hard being on my own since the bombs dropped with the responders. They have it figured out. They got to have someone working on vaccines and medicines and stuff. They even turned regular people into volunteers. I took all their survival training programs and passed with aces. So now I'm a responder too. Nifty, right? Because Scorched Beasts scare me more than anything. It's why I joined the responders. I knew I couldn't live alone anymore. They have stuff figured out. I just wish that maybe they got along better with the Brotherhood. It's not us or them, it's all of us together. It's a shame. Programming again. I used to be a programmer before the bombs fell, and well, guess what? I program robots now, too. I mean, it's important work, I get it. I can help out in the lab, too, with the other programmers, and it's good to have company. They said they'd let me do some outdoor survival orienteering for new responders, though, so I'm looking forward to that. Hope in the Flatwoods. Helping a couple of responders set up a base out in Flatwoods for a bit. I think a bunch of survivors will start getting processed there, so I'm gonna go set up camps. I could do this forever, camping under the stars, helping people out at the same time. It's a dream, you know. Mr. Fluffy. We're actually making progress. Oh man, I even got myself a new Protectron bodyguard today. It is an attitude problem though, but that's what happens when you put a bunch of parts together randomly sometimes. I called him Mr. Fluffy, which really irritated it for some reason. Error. Metallic surface is not fluffy. Error does not compute. I've seen it before, so I'm going to need to write a program that resets their brains. This might take a while. Despair in Flatwoods. Flatwoods is rough. So many So many refugees, not enough responders. I'm going to start making advanced training courses for volunteers because there aren't enough of us to train everyone individually. Good news, though. I met someone on the road between the airport and Flatwoods. Glad to have someone who will keep me company. It's a long walk, and Mr. Fluffy the robot is not a good exercise partner. Reset program. I wrote a program that will reset my Protectron's brain to settings that are a little more conventional for a robot instead of standing next to me day and night forever. Interesting. Which is, I gotta say, really ruining my sex life right now. Peace, Appalachia. I should have signed up for the Vault-Tec stuff, but the thought of being in a tin can for 100 years was too terrifying. But here it is. Every day more of us die. I haven't seen a refugee in too long. If I'm gonna get ripped to shreds, I'm doing it with a pot of Delbert's chili in the woods and under the beautiful stars. I refuse to die in an office, but I need to wait for Gary. Then we'll go together. This is it. All I've wanted to do since the bombs fell was help people and explore what's left of nature, but he's dead. Maria, Gary died this morning. It was just an accident. One of those things broke through the gate. I already buried him up on the hill with the others. What's the point here with any of this if we can't even protect ourselves? I'm gonna go to my camp. I'll go to my camp and I'll take my robot. I just need to figure things out. Sad. Sounded so optimistic. Restricted messages. Many volunteers. By now everyone has ever heard about what happened to the Casey and the 2 young survivors that arrived in Sutton. It's tragic. There are no words, but he just didn't know, and they trusted him to know. So we decided that all volunteers must start as volunteer candidates first, and during this time we are go over the basics now. Food, water, that sort of thing. Casey decided to travel in the mountains and clear his head. I think I've read this before. Self-serve kiosk. The new kiosk should help us handle additional people. Yep, I think this is a link from another one. Kiosk bugs, things that it's doing wrong. Interviews. Trying to open up that safe. If I can find it. It's dark in here. Sweet Bean. My sweet Gary Bean. I'll be up at my camp. Maria's giving me a sanity day so I can relax. Join me. I hope you brought some of that comfort food from Flatwoods. We can have a picnic. Don't worry. If any volunteers stop by to learn stuff, robots should be able to take care of them. I wrote a whole program to deal with that so I can actually relax and enjoy the great outdoors with you now. Love you, dear heart, Miguel. Play it. Why does it not play whenever I pick it up like that? It's so weird. Oh, because they're programs. Camp Guide Program 3.4, Brain. They're shut down now. Brain, run. Camp Guide. Program only compatible with the following responder models: volunteer bots, poison control bots, veterinary bots, dance bots. Running this program on other devices may damage the holotape. Okay. Interesting. Does the robot want to be dead? Is it trying to wipe its own memory? Where the fuck is this safe? Tell me it's upstairs. Oh, there it is. Sweet. Ah, a cooking spit. Sweet. I have my own, a lot of aluminum too. Some of the things I've been needing. Savage Divide treasure map. I've been finding these treasure maps around in different places. I'm still not quite sure what they're gonna be. I'm gonna have to take a look into them if I ever find one. I haven't been able to find a location that actually contains these, but Or what they're referring to, for that matter. But that's alright. Boom. Alright, aluminum scrap. Alright, cool. Well, it's dark out. Dark and dangerous.
Attention all responders. This is a top priority message.
Fuck me.
Radar has spotted an inbound cargo bot. We've got to secure the landing zone so we can make the drop. We need those supplies, but the cargo bot's going to attract attention, so get ready for a fight.
Fuck me. Oh, no lag right now, thank you. I got time to level up. Holy shit. I am not fucking with that. You do your own thing. You do you, boo-boo. That thing that comes to attack, man. I'm fucking done for. Load. Faster, thank you. Thank you, robot. Much appreciated. What are you, like, super strong or something? Die! What level are these guys? Holy shit. Okay, I was gonna say, are there more? Oh, I got like 3 more waves coming. Prepare for more. I think it's still bouncing around. That's so hilarious to me. Huh. Are you for real? They just drop them like right next to me. Oh shit, okay. Was that it? Yep, cool. These waves are not too hard. I need to do some breakdowns. I got too much shit on me right now. Oh, yep. These guys look like player models. Like, not player models, but, they look like, mannequins. Oh, son of a bitch. Bitch. I expect my gun to break on me. I don't know what you're saying. You know. Okay. Like you're not saying words. So you have to take just a second because I'm actually in the middle of a thing. An event. I'll be in there in probably a few seconds here. I was like, what is that noise? Oh, the cargo bot's incoming. Where are you guys coming from, huh? Could you please load your gun faster? That's the one. Okay, all done. Can you drop this fucking thing already so I'm not out of this event? Completed.
Attention responders. Cargo bot is now on final approach. Eyes to the sky, people.
Cool, is it gonna drop it? Holy shit, that thing takes forever. Come on. Any day now. There you go. Come on. Oh, he still couldn't even do it right. Crazy ass robot. I think it's stuck. Yeah, there you go. Oh, poop. It's gone. Oh, no, it's in the ground now. Oh, now it's gone. Crazy fucking thing. Anyway. Thanks for all your stuff. Now, I'm gonna hopefully get myself somewhere safe for a second, because I can't run. Repair all my shit. Can't believe I broke my gun. Should have been paying attention to its usage. Marksman shotgun. Repaired. Boom. Boom. There we go. Probably from beating people with it, it's not a great idea. Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs real quick and hold off. I gotta go take a step away. Hopefully I'll be safe up here. I can turn my light off and I'll be right back. Anyway. Oh yeah, should probably put the string back on. Anyway, I'm going to be ending this here in a minute because it's been going for about 2 hours. And I don't want to be playing this all night long. So I just need to scrap a bunch of stuff to get out of my inventory real quick. So that way I can fast travel back to my place. All these weapons I don't need. A nice pipe rifle. Muffled leather left arm. That might be better. Oh no, it's weaker than what I got. Okay. Bolt action pistols for days. I swear, man. Pocketed Raider chest piece. Is this better than the one I have? No. Ooh-wee. A lot of collection there. I didn't realize I was trying to do those little challenges. They pop up, they're like random. That's why I was hoping they should put those under dailies so you know what you're actually trying to do. Left leg. What's my left leg now? Leather? Okay. Well, it's welded too. Might as well get rid of that one and wear the other one. There, that should have put me under the weight just enough. And I can switch on that. Also do my level up real quick. Anything new? Sturdy frame, 25% less than normal armor weighs. It's not bad. Perception, no new perception ones. Endurance. Charisma. Magnetic personality. Gain 1 charisma for each teammate, excluding yourself. Intelligence. Oh yeah, gunsmithing. But I need a level 2 of that one. That's what it was. I only had level 1. I need to get the upgraded one. Scrapper. Obtain more components when you scrap weapons and armor. Come back to that. Agility's got me marathoner. Sprinting 20% fewer action points. And luck. There's nothing new. You know what? I'm taking the intelligence route for an extra upgrade on this gunsmithing so I can start really smithing my gun work. Yep. Put them together. And now put it on. I love that everything pictures him like taping shit together. There we go. Slow metabolizer. Hard already. Oh, I can't. Oh, can I rank it up? Let's do that. I can't use it anymore, but I'm gonna rank it up anyway. And I guess all drinks. So that way I can drink less and get more out of it. Either way. Now, let's travel back to my base, like I usually do, and we'll continue all of this the next time I come through on this. The next betas when they happen. May not be until the game actually drops for real, because it seems like they're going off for a bit, but once it comes back, then I will continue this, and hopefully we'll keep our character when it does continue. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day.